Anyway, back to what Julius asked earlier. What did you really come here for?
Hello everyone, welcome back to ReZero! And we are back in the tavern with me, I think it's me, Amelia, Rem, are stopping by to talk to Anastasia. I don't think we actually stopped by, I think we just like decided to go in and have dinner and then we just wanted to eat.
I just said we wanted to eat.
Well, the jig is up, so no use in hiding it anymore. We came to see you, Anastasia. It was a gamble whether you'd actually be here, though.
Really? Is that what you meant about it being a chance encounter? You could have just said so.
I just didn't want you to be disappointed if she wasn't here, Mealy. It'd suck if you were let down because of that.
I wouldn't get mad over something like that. But I do appreciate the consideration. Thanks to you, Anastasia and I are able to talk like this.
Well, if we're just going to chat over a meal, you can count me in anytime. However, should you have any other reason to chat, I'd like to know in advance so I can prepare.
Prepare?
That's not like you, Anastasia. Aren't you the type of person who has multiple contingency plans in case anything happens?
Ooh, called out by Subaru.
Someone who expects the unexpected?
I'm honored you think so highly of me, and I certainly won't deny that. But I'd never want to face anything head-on without being fully prepared. That would be less than ideal. Even I get nervous when someone appears out of nowhere and wishes to talk to me.
You really talk yourself up. You're a real character, Anastasia.
I don't wish to put you on the spot, so I'll speak openly. I don't want us royal candidates to become suspicious of each other. Or antagonize one another.
Amelia! Wait, what? That's literally been our whole goal,
I'd
trying
like for
to
us all
find
to
the
be friends.
imposter. Like,
But if that's too much to ask, I'd at least like for us to cooperate in some way.
or maybe she's only saying that
So-
because she knows that Anastasia isn't
You
the
want to be on
imposter.
good terms with me as well. Is that what you are requesting?
Is that not possible?
So you're that kind of person, are you?
I love
You're pretty
Anastasia's
shifty.
English voice actor. I don't know why, her diction is just so nice.
Me?
I thought you would be more aggressive in using your charm and gentle demeanor, but it seems I was wrong.
Come on, y'all. Amelia's not that hard to
Talking
read.
about her like she's a succubus. I mean, a succubus Mealy would be pretty amazing. Wait, no, that wouldn't be so
Subaru
bad.
has a nice voice
Not
too.
bad at all.
What are you going on about now?
In other words, Miss Amelia is asking for our cooperation. Besides, you wish for an alliance with Miss Anastasia, yes?
If that means we can have better relations, yes.
But if we
You
allow,
are
I
a
mean, like,
troublesome girl.
I guess it's fine, because we know Anastasia is okay. Anastasia narrows her eyes, staring straight back at Amelia. What kind of thoughts could be swirling around in that head of hers?
It's not that bad a suggestion. After all, you don't think Mealy is the fake candidate, right?
That's right. I can admit to that.
Then let's think positively about this. We don't believe you're the mastermind behind the scheme to disrupt the royal selection either.
And why is that?
Huh?
What leads you and Amelia to believe that I'm not the imposter?
Simply put, it's because she and I were attacked by wolves in another loop. But that happened in a time that no longer exists, so I can't use the explanation why. I can't use that to explain why I think she's the real deal. In the end,
Intuition.
Subaru, that's stretching it much too far.
Quiet, you! Intuition is intuition. It just came to me. I knew at first glance that she could be trusted. That's all there is to it.
So forceful. A bold statement relying on one's intuition. Subaru is very decisive.
Anastasia? If you could accept that as our answer, then...
nope.
Miss Anastasia?
Oh, you're too funny, Natsuki. So, in the end, you rely on your intuition. Everything up to that point was so well thought out, so the sudden shift to something so illogical was pretty shifty.
Shifty? Did you hear that? She called you Shifty too, Subaru.
You look so cute finding out how similar we are, Mealy. EMA.
Oh, that was a riot. But intuition is fine. In the end, I also rely on mine when I make important decisions.
So, what does your intuition say now?
I said so
Oops.
earlier, but I don't suspect Amelia of being the imposter. So I think there's some value cooperating with each other.
I think everyone could suspect that Amelia isn't the imposter. so-
Really?
Now, don't get ahead of yourself. I'm simply saying it's worth consideration. Our opponent is a fake royal candidate, a dangerous enemy aiming to disrupt the royal selection. Solidarity is pretty important to have here.
I know we're all being like, hey, let's all trust each other, but we still need to find out more things about the fake imposter. Okay, Anastasia cuts herself off, holding a firm stare at Amelia. She's clearly hesitant, even if she doesn't put it into words. I immediately understand why she's so reluctant to join with hands with Amelia, the existence of the witch cult. They'll make their move once it's known to the public that Amelia's participating in the royal selection. It won't be by the manor in harm's way, but the royal capital, too. Forming an alliance means our allies will potentially be in danger, too. The dangerous ideas that the witch cult had for elves are an unchanging thing in this world.
Just a little more.
Rem?
Miss Anastasia may consider the proposal if she were to be given the right incentive. However, what could...
We have to present her with something valuable.
Appas. JK, no. It has to be something valuable enough to equal that threat of being targeted by the witch cult. If I could make that clear.
Anastasia, just between us, I've got a plan that could make you even richer than you already are.
Ah, yes! Money!
You're quite the comedian. What's this all of a sudden? Do you think sweet talk will win me over?
No. I just thought that the reason you're so hesitant to join us is because you're calculating the risks versus the rewards, right? I figured I should appeal to that.
Miss Anastasia is an experienced chairwoman. Do you really think you could interest her in some scheme of yours?
I do! Well, I can't say that for sure just yet, but at least hear me out. You don't lose out by just listening to what I have to say, right?
It's not like I don't get a lot of sales pitches like this. And besides, this is between Natsuki and me. I'll at least lend you an ear.
Alright, let's
Hey,
go.
Subaru, are you sure you should be doing this?
Don't worry,
Good question,
Millie.
Amelia.
Between the radio calisthenics and the mayonnaise, I'm sure I can convince her somehow.
That's true. We wouldn't have mayonnaise if it weren't for you telling us about it in the first
Mayonnaise.
place.
Man, mayo is a pretty big part of the trust toward me, huh? But anyway, here's what I was thinking. This evening, I was planning on unveiling
Mayonnaise,
something.
mayonnaise.
I'd call it a lottery.
Ooh, oh yeah, that idea. You're gonna tell Anastasia about that? Lotteries are received well in other worlds. I'm confident in that based on my experience in the first loop. The leader of the merchants seemed to take quite a liking to it anyway. It wasn't just him intrigued by my idea, then there's a chance Anastasia will bite at this chance. That's just how merchants are after all. Aw, but then the merchant
So then,
dude misses
the
out.
organizers divvy up the pot among the winners and keep the rest of it as profit. This won't really work without any funds to give out, and you'll need someone trustworthy to pay out the winners. But you fulfill all those conditions, Anastasia. At least I think so. But what about you? Was it worth listening to? Anastasia?
She remained silent for quite some time, making me worry more if I screwed up somewhere. After a long wait.
Interesting.
Huh?
I've heard of this before. A long time ago. Such an endeavor existed when Hoshin was still alive.
Hoshin is...
Hoshin of the Wastes was the hero who founded the city-state of Kararagi, as well as the basis for Miss Anastasia's family name.
Yep, that's who we're named after. Anyway, Natsuki, you called this a lottery? I think I've read documents before calling what Hoshin did.
Dude,
the
Hoshin
same
was a
exact thing.
weeb? Or no, he was another person from Isekai?
Huh? What?
The documents recounting Hoshin's legacy left behind in Kararagi. While an interesting subject, what's most curious is, Subaru, how did you learn of this? Moreover, you've passed along this information to Miss Anastasia, who has taken the great hero's name.
What's her last name
I can
again?
only assume there's some other meaning to all of this.
Oh, I didn't mean for it to play out like this.
This is bad. I really did screw up. I don't know how, but it's like I've stepped on a landmine. I'm not from Japan. I am from Japan. They say some ancient dude thought the same thing in the past, but how was I supposed to know? I never thought they considered this a provocation
I
either.
apologize if we said anything out of place,
Miss Amelia.
but I can assure you that Subaru does not harbor any ill intent. He always does his utmost, so I apologize if there are any misunderstandings.
Kind of like how everyone is just like Subaru's apology
Please,
friend.
forgive us.
Mealy.
No need to worry. It's true I was surprised, but there'd be no point in provoking me here of all places. I simply see it as an amusing coincidence. However, I commend you for coming across such coincidences.
Miss Anastasia, does that mean...
Natsuki, your lottery idea is a good one. I thank you deeply for sharing it with me.
Everyone's so
Implementing
appreciative.
such
Oh
a
my
system
god.
would still be rather difficult, even for someone like me.
How? It's a lottery.
I feel relieved, but surprised that even you would have trouble
Just
with
like be like, hey, everyone gets get like 100 appas. Like entry price is like $5, and then
it.
you
It
know.
might be tough to
like-
make happen, But I know you of all people understand that nothing ever comes to fruition so easily.
Of course.
You just need people to bite.
I do have the confidence to say that if I started it in Kararagi, it would be received very well. But this is the kingdom of Lagunica. The Hoshin Company doesn't have a solid foothold here yet. Considering the scale and labor needed to implement it, it's currently no more than a fleeting dream. That's why after
How big of a
Hoshin
lot are
died,
you talking
no one has
about?
been able to pull it off.
What? Hearing that makes me groan at such a tough prospect. Bringing modern knowledge with me here doesn't always equate to immediate major profit. It just makes you realize how much more history there is here that I've come to realize. At this rate, nothing will happen, but the moment I think that...
That's...
That's what? It's
All
emergency?
right, that's enough for you. You've had too much for one night.
Please leave me be.
Is it Otto?
I'm
Is
totally
it Otto?
finished now.
I miss him.
Jeez, you're
No?
hopeless.
Yeah, that's right.
Otto! Oh, I
completely
haven't seen him in
hopeless.
forever. I totally
I
missed
used
him.
all my money to buy some high-quality oil. I was gonna bring it all to Gusteco and make it big.
We need more
Well,
Otto, honestly.
I was supposed to anyway.
Yeah, heard it all before. The northern border's closed off, right? Tough luck. Why not exchange it all for something more profitable here?
It's not that easy. Besides, I've only got the oil on me. If I take it back, then everyone will see my blunder. Even if I try to recover a fraction of what I lost out on, they'll just take advantage of me and I'll really be in the red. Oh, I'm done for now. It's too much to handle. If this is the end of the line for me, I'd at least like to have some peace of mind. So give me another.
You've already had enough to knock out 5 full-grown men. I guess being able to hold down your drinks isn't always a good thing. But here.
Even when I try to drown myself, I can't even get drunk.
Oh.
You seem to be in a pretty tough spot. What exactly happened to you?
What? Me?
Nothing, my life just sucks.
Nothing.
Alright.
It's just that my entire life is over. Lux abandoned me and now I'm here. Such is the story of my life.
So that's why you're so desperate. Which means you've got nothing left to lose, right?
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Simple, really. We'll save you, and you save us.
Okay. How coincidental. Ooh, dude, are we gonna pass day 8? Come on.
Good morning, Subaru. Did you sleep well?
Morning, Mealy. Yeah, I slept like a log. All my hard work today will open up a path for you after all. I need to give it everything I've got.
I see. That's true. But don't be too reckless. It's better if nothing happens along the way.
Yeah, I know. But
I wanted to overdo it for Amelia. That's just my true feeling.
she'd just get mad if I said that. So I'll stay quiet for now.
Please do not worry, Miss Amelia. No matter what happens, I will not allow a single finger to be laid upon Subaru.
Oh, Rem. Morning.
Yes, good morning. You are as dignified as ever, Subaru.
Am I? I guess I'm more composed with my sense of duty.
Do not get so carried away.
The husband.
Rom.
Do be moderate, Baruzu. Fools who slacken their resolves are the first to die on the battlefield. Though it is a waste to tell you such things.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm constantly slacking? Rom, your comments are...
An exaggeration. If that is what you honestly believe, you are far better off staying at the inn. It would be less of a burden on Rem and I's shoulders.
Well...
Don't worry about it too much, Subaru. Rom is just in a bad mood. She'll be away from Roswell since she can't come with us to the royal castle.
Miss Amelia,
Don't make such a scary face, Rom. If you're so worried about Subaru, you can just tell him and he'll understand.
Y'all remember I remember the day when I first watched ReZero and I couldn't tell Rom and Rem apart. Good old days. Not good old days. It's better days now that I can tell.
Rom,
I mean,
are
it's
you
not that
really
hard,
worried
but-
about me?
disgusting.
Disgusting!
That is just Sister's way of expressing her affection, Subaru.
In what kind of primitive culture is disgusting a way of expressing affection?
Just be quiet, Baruzu. Regardless, Miss Amelia, about today's plans.
Yes, I know. Roswell and I were called to the royal castle, which means we'll be meeting with the Council of Wise Men.
Oh, that's today.
Council of Wise Men, huh? Mealy, about that.
Oh, don't think about it too much. Cruce and Anastasia already told me what to expect. I hate being talked down to. But if I know the reason behind it going in, I can bear it.
In fact, I feel worse for the Council of Wise Men, wasting their time trying to hide a plan that we are already aware of.
It's kinda like finding out about a surprise party.
I also see how stupid I was for taking that surprise seriously and getting mad at the Council of Wise Men.
Gotta switch gears here. Do your best, Mealy. I'll do what I can too.
Yes, of course I will. But will the rest of you really be okay? I'm sure there's no need to worry with Ram and Rem by your side.
As I said earlier, I will
the
not
fuck
let
said
anyone
that?
harm Subaru in any way. Should anything happen, at least Subaru will be left unscathed.
Wait, who the fuck said that? Whoa, 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 wait. No. I'm sure there's no one to be. Okay, I thought someone else said that. Okay, wait, Amelia said that.
Talk about a worst case scenario. It's not good if I'm the only one who survives. We've all gotta make it out alive.
Today's plan is necessary for all of us to get through the royal selection situation. If someone were to end up as a casualty because of it, I'd never be able to live it down. I'd rather die than let that happen.
That'd be really terrifying. So please, stay safe, Rem.
Yes, I shall do my best. If you are so worried about me, Subaru.
Of course I am. Same goes for Ram Ram. Don't do anything reckless.
Pervert.
What's so obscene about that?
It seems you three really will be fine on your own.
Good morning. Is this where Miss Amelia is lodging?
Melty!
We have a visitor?
And that voice just now.
Ah, Miss Amelia. Good morning.
Melty? Tiga? What are you doing here so early in—
Good morning, Miss Amelia. I know we just spoke yesterday, so I apologize for the sudden visit.
No, that's fine, but is there something you need from me?
Yeah, it's so early, it must be something really bad. Don't tell me!
Yes?
Did that masked freak pay you a visit this time?
What? Really? Oh no,
We need to run away!
we must defeat him.
Miss Amelia.
No? But there's a bad man on the loose, right? So then—
We cannot allow you to be so reckless, Miss Amelia.
Oh,
How pathetic, Barasu.
Running away is the best chance to avoid danger. Besides, if I said I'd fight, then
Oh wow, we haven't seen a Ram and Subaru screen
You are
cap.
so reckless, Barasu.
it doesn't matter what I say!
Anyway, can we explain ourselves now?
No, Tiga! Ugh.
I'm sorry. So you're not here because you were chased away?
It's nothing serious. The guards have stepped up their patrols. Perhaps because of what Subaru said earlier. That suspicious man. A clown in a mask, was it? We haven't seen him at all, right, Mel?
Tiga! Is the Melty cam?
Mel?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh my
Tiga.
god,
And
Melty!
it's all thanks
I think
to Subaru.
Melty has double personality.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
That's
She
kinda
seems
embarrassing.
suspicious.
But I'm glad I was able to gather
Well, okay,
enough info to alert
High,
everyone.
high concept, but what if Melty is Wolf in like double personality disguise or something, and she actually doesn't want to win and she wants someone else to win? I don't know. Still, I doubt this means we shouldn't be cautious. Wolf doesn't seem like a pushover. He was only repelled by Rem and Al working together. His spiteful words as he left a shiver down my spine. Or is it all of like Melty Camp just like in one person? That's Wolf. A guy with feelings that extreme wouldn't abandon his target just because a few more guards patrolling around.
Don't let your guard down, alright? Better safe
Cam.
than sorry.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, if that's not why you've paid us a visit, then why have you come here? Is it more of a playdate?
No, Mealy. Of all things, they wouldn't just come here to play.
Actually, yes, that's exactly it.
Oh wow.
Seriously?
Although, I think calling it a play date is rather misleading. You went to the trouble of visiting us yesterday, but we had to cut it short so Mel could say her daily prayer, remember? She felt so bad about that.
I wanted to talk to you some more, Miss Amelia. So I pestered Tiga into allowing me to visit you today.
Aww.
So that's why you came to see her. You're more than welcome, but
Right. I apologize, but to tell the truth, I've been summoned to the royal castle today.
By the Council of Wise Men?
Yes, so I need to get going soon. I'm so sorry. You went out of your way to come here.
Hey, you can hang out with us.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. This is divine retribution for barging in on someone without asking first.
Everyone is so nice and formal. I feel like, is it just this world that everyone's so nice and formal? Because I feel like there has to be some moment where people just come and be like,
The
hey,
heavens must be
fucker,
quite
hang out with
prepared to
me.
so readily hand out punishment.
I'd hate to live under a heaven that punishes you for trying to be thoughtful.
Regardless, I do see that this was bad timing. Are you all going to accompany Miss Amelia then?
No,
Only Miss Amelia and Lord Roswell will be heading to the royal castle. Rem and everyone else have another matter to tend to.
Oh? Something of higher priority than escorting Miss Amelia to the royal castle?
I don't like the way you said that. There's a method to our madness, and it might just benefit the entire royal capital.
Everyone in the royal capital, you say?
Everyone, Melty.
Sounds interesting. Do you mind telling us?
Let's see. Should I, Mealy?
I don't think there's any reason we should keep quiet about it. You're not the type to keep secrets from your friends anyway, right, Subaru?
All right, then with Mealy's permission. Tiga,
Huh? What's up?
seeing as you came here with Melty, I assume you have time to spare today.
I wouldn't say I have spare time, but I don't have any plans for now. Escorting Mel is my main duty.
That's perfect. Then do you want to join in?
Join in?
And what?
In what?
It'd be troubling if you were suckering us into something dubious like gambling. I'm a deeply devout man. Allegedly.
Devout people wouldn't say that. Anyway, it's rather simple. We might have a way to take out the Dusk Bandits.
What? That's what we're doing?
We were supposed to meet here.
Mr. Natsuki, over here!
Ah,
Over here!
Oh, the lottery
so,
stuff,
how
right?
did it go?
hey, morning to you too. I had a good dream last night.
I see. That's great to hear. So, how did the business offer turn out?
Right, I'll introduce you. You met Rem yesterday, but this is her sister Rom.
Huh? Oh, yes, hello. No, wait, but before that,
Sure is some nice weather today. Definitely a good day for a picnic.
you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Is it that fun pushing my buttons?
I feel like I was born for this. Don't make me say something like that.
That really is embarrassing. What a sad life.
You are so noisy with your complaints. Well, Barazu, what exactly is this?
Don't treat him like a thing. This guy's the key to everything.
He's a trader. His name's Otto. As of yesterday, he's on the verge of bankruptcy.
In other words, he is a merchant who lacks talent for the trade.
You sisters are so harsh. It may sound like I'm making excuses, but I have confidence in my skills. I just had a bit of bad luck.
Nobody blames everything on bad luck as passionately as this guy.
Anyway, that's enough of my sob story. Mr. Natsuki, what about our promise?
Yeah, I know. I was just messing with you a bit. Here, this is the contract. Roswell's signature is right there.
Whoa! I'll read it over at once. There's no
The ma-
mistake.
the
This is the real
noises.
deal. I've done it. I finally sold off all that oil.
All that's left is to deliver it to the manor. Now then, that settles that matter.
Yes, thank you for your patronage. You really
Is this what happened in
saved
the
me.
anime? I
I
don't
owe
remember
you
if
my
that's
life,
how
Mr. Natsuki.
Otto was met in
Your
the
real
anime.
savior is Lord Roswell. After all, he is the one who is paying you.
Well, I'd be happier if your debt of gratitude was toward Mealy, not me. Also,
Ah, yes, I know. What you requested yesterday.
Lottery.
You kept your promise to buy my oil, so I'll keep my end of the bargain as well. With that said, excuse me, over here.
Merchant? Yes!
Mr. Otto, are they the ones?
Yes, they're the ones I mentioned. You require an escort, right?
Well, yes, that's true, but
The young man eyes us uneasily, and, well, I get how he feels. After all, he heard about strong guards and said he sees me in a pair of maids.
I apologize for sounding rude. But I wasn't looking for servants.
whoa, hang on. I get why you're so hesitant, but there's nothing to worry about. It's true that these two maids are highly skilled with housework, but they don't just cook and clean. Underneath those maid outfits, they're all-purpose sisters who guard over the manor.
I see.
I do not agree with how Barasu phrased it, but I cannot say he is in the wrong.
Yes, we will strive to meet Subaru's... no, your expectations.
I also take responsibility for recommending them. I think they'll serve you well.
Do you have any proof of that?
Go ahead and tell him yourself, Mr. Natsuki.
Yeah, it's simple, really. We won't be the only ones guarding you. Someone who can really hold their own will be joining us.
What? Who are we
I
talking
can vouch
about?
for their expertise.
Oh, we're talking about, like, Tiga and Melty?
Oh, you're already here, Subaru?
Yeah, we were waiting for you. You didn't get lost along the way, did you?
Don't worry, I'm not a child. Besides, your friend kinda stands out.
Friend.
He is referring to me, of course.
Oh, Julius?
So
Oh,
you're
he's here
too,
too.
Julius.
That's quite the greeting. Miss Anastasia commanded me to be here, so how could I refuse?
Well, I guess since you're here, you better give it your all.
That is what I intend on doing. Miss Anastasia will be rather pleased if we manage to settle everything today.
Yeah.
Mr. Natsuki, are they?
That's right. They're our extra protection today. As you can tell, they've got some skills.
I am sure I will be
I mean,
of
yeah,
some
dude, he
use
has
to
the
you.
uniform with like the Royal Knights. Like, come
If
on.
the finest is only of some use, I won't be much more help.
Don't worry, you're way more help than me. I don't even have a sword.
Is that supposed to inspire me?
Don't look so dejected. You said you'd help, but I start to worry when you look like that.
Well, what little power I have, I intend on using. If the Dusk Bandits should appear, we can't just ignore them.
I see. Then I have high hopes. By the way, what about Melty? How did you convince her to stay behind?
Well,
It was pretty careless of me to bring up something so serious at the inn, after all. I feel bad for tearing you away from her, but what did you say?
At the end, when Melty heard about us guarding the traders and the fact that the Dust Bandits could appear, she had a pretty intense reaction.
She was incredibly persistent about wanting to help out. Even I could feel the pressure.
yes, about that. I'm sorry if she alarmed you.
Well, I get how she feels. I have trouble stopping Mealy when she gets like that too. So...
I'm sorry I'm late!
Huh?
It took a while to prepare, but I'm totally ready now.
LOL!
Wait,
Oh my
what?
gosh.
Melty?
Subaru, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself.
I'm the one who's confused here. Does this shocked face look like an act to you? Hey, Tiga! What's going on here?
You said it yourself. It's hard to talk Miss Amelia out of something when she sets her mind to it. My Mel is the same way.
That's no excuse. Taking Melty along with us is totally not okay.
Calm down, Subaru.
How can I calm down? Say something about this!
I understand how you feel, but don't cause such a ruckus.
How
Miss
are they all
Melty
gonna
is
fit
still
into the
just an ordinary
carriage is my
person.
question.
What?
With the royal selection postponed, the royal candidates have yet to be revealed to the public. If word of this spreads, anyone with reprehensible intentions may come out of the woodwork. For instance, that man in the mask.
I see. Your face may get on my nerves, but you make a really good point.
Ignoring your former remark, I am glad you understand. Now all that's left is...
Right. We have to convince Melty ourselves. It seems Tiga's pretty useless in that regard.
Oh my
I
god.
apologize.
It's my responsibility as the one who asked you here. Melty, I have something to talk to...
I'm Melty, one of those helping you out today. I'll do my best not to cause any trouble.
Oh, yes. No, not at all. I'd like to say the same to you. I'm much obliged.
Yes, I look forward to working together.
LOL, that's funny.
He's hopeless!
The way Melty is liked by everyone is what makes her so adorable.
Goodness. It seems this journey won't be easy.
Dude, there's so many people in this carriage right now. How are we all gonna fit?
Do my very best not to hold you back. I'm
Again.
excited to work with everyone.
This is so strange. Why are y'all standing if there are chairs right there?
Likewise. We will be
Like,
counting
this
on
carriage
you
must be
since you
like
specialize
like
in healing
Alice
magic.
in Wonderland huge.
I'm still no match compared to more experienced healers, though.
There is no need for such modesty. The men will surely act as meat shields for us.
Meat shields? That sounds powerful.
No, they will be sacrificed to save us.
We're going to sacrifice them?
The ladies in the dragon carriage continue their lively
On
chatter.
the other hand...
What is it?
Is something bothering you?
How do they all fit in the carriage?
Not really. Just realizing that I don't enjoy being surrounded by a bunch of good-looking guys.
Oh, is that a compliment? It seems Subaru is praising us by calling us handsome.
I would prefer to be evaluated by my swordsmanship or knightly conduct.
That's funny.
But I appreciate this as well. It seems even you are capable of honest praise.
Don't put words in my mouth!
Man, Julius drives me crazy. We just aren't compatible down to the DNA. It was cool of Anastasia to make us bring him along. Oh, they're different carriages, okay. We've been hired by a young trader to guard him on the road. Our goal is to secure his gratitude, allowing us to meet with his caravan.
In order to make the lottery a reality, we will need the required assets, an understanding of its mechanisms, and implement it on a grand scale.
I'm glad we're going back to the
If we can borrow the
traders.
influence of a caravan, it'll be possible to get everything up and running.
That'll help move things along
I
really
feel
quick.
like I'm glad that
Otto may look
Zerzlin is
like an
going to all
ordinary
back
guy,
in things.
but he's the one who can hook us up with a caravan.
You didn't need to add the part about me being ordinary. Besides, there is something else, Mr. Natsuki. Something I need fulfilled.
I love the haze of the flashback.
I know. The oil, right? I'll talk to Roswell about that.
I'll recommend your group as guards to an acquaintance of mine trying to link back up with the caravan. That much I understand.
What thorough preparations. Unless... Has luck played a hand in this too? How amusing, Natsuki. In that case, Julius, can I ask a favor?
Whatever you wish, Miss Anastasia.
Then, tomorrow, can you accompany Natsuki and go to the caravan? I'd hate to just leave everything to him, only for negotiations to fall through.
What? Him? But Anastasia, that's...
No, this matter is settled. You wish for us to be allies, right? Then what better time than now to start getting along with one another?
Then I will be seeing you tomorrow. Not to worry, I am reluctant about this as well.
Subaru's
Hey,
face.
don't fight!
Also, Anastasia cornered me into the situation. Of course, Julius is welcome for his fighting prowess, but I just don't like the man.
What is it? You've been staring at me for a while.
Nothing. I'm totally not thinking about how if you weren't here, Melty, Tika, and I would have had a fun picnic together.
It seems to me you just admitted to thinking exactly that.
Come on, Subaru. Just accept the reality of the situation and grow up. He's cooperating with us, but you're being rude to him.
Are you really taking his side?
This is a serious problem. What exactly did you do to him, Julius?
Sorry, I have no idea. I don't remember doing anything to him that would make him react with such hostility toward me.
I get why they're confused. I'm the only one who remembers how awful the first meeting between Julius and me was.
But I won't forget. That time you slobbered all over Mealy's pure hand.
He's making some pretty disgraceful claims about you.
He can say what he wants. I say to compare our usual behavior and determine whether his nonsense is believable or not.
You think you're so cool.
But he is cool. Just accept your loss here,
Tika,
Subaru.
stop! No! The judges confirmed my defeat. He probably paid it off.
You'd go that far just to win, huh?
As the victor, I will brush aside that comment. Regardless, she is quite the mystery.
Do you mean Melty? What's so mysterious about her? I think the other candidates are way more eccentric. Melty is much more soothing to the soul.
Subaru, you're giving too much props. Julius has a point. After all, the others are noble, an arrogant despot, a foreign merchant, and a back alley princess.
Mealy is extraordinarily cute, but Melty is a solid runner-up.
Well now, that'll be good to keep in the back of my mind. Next time we meet, I'll be sure to report that to Miss Amelia.
Don't tell her that!
Nothing good would come of it. I know they'd both just be offended.
You reflect on that while we get back to the topic at hand. Miss Melty is quite the enigma.
Like Subaru, I must also ask what you mean by that. I'm curious to hear the finest's evaluation of my Mel.
I mean, he's right though. We don't really know much
It is
about
how she
Melty or
carries
Tika.
herself, and the aura she has about her. Of course, I believe her being a nun from the Transcendent Dragon Church is part of that. She's easy to approach, and her tone of voice and articulation. Both are pure, and seem to be learned traits.
Yes, Julius,
At
yes!
the very least, one is not born with such skills.
I don't get it. What exactly are
She's
you
an
trying to say?
imposter!
It is quite draining to lecture a bad student, but I mean that Miss Melty's very being is somewhat irregular. Like a bird that normally cannot swim, but learned through grueling effort.
I feel like your beliefs are obscured by that poetic tongue of
Subaru,
yours.
no, Julius is right. However, Julius's analysis doesn't click with me at all. Still, I try to explain it my own, but summarizing his remarks.
Bird that learned how to swim. Do you mean she's a hard worker?
More or less. There's no mistaking that. Miss Melty must have made strenuous
I mean,
efforts
Tika's
to
literally
get to where
right
she
there,
is
so she
today.
probably knows.
That's it? Why didn't you say that from the start? You're always so
Everyone's still like,
cryptic about
whoa,
these
Team
things.
Melty, but obviously
It's a
she's a
nasty habit of
mystery.
mine. I'll try to be more direct next time.
Yeah, you should. Hey, Tiga, you okay?
Huh?
You've been quiet for a while. Was his analysis so off the mark you were struck speechless?
Even if he did think as much, asking such a thing so openly in front of me is quite rude, is it not?
What a sore loser.
Ah, you're a troublesome one.
Wait, but Tika, what? Why did he just give me the dead long stare, or whatever? Julius shakes his head in disappointment. I snap back. Then, as we glare at each other,
Off the mark? Not at all. I guess he is not the finest for nothing.
Tiga? Did you just say something?
No, nothing. I just hope nothing happens along the way.
Tiga has a sword too, huh? Didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
that'd be nice. Although we can't say for sure just yet.
While I would have loved to share Tiga's earnest hope, I feel conflicted not being able to do so. If we link up our caravan without incident, we might fulfill our goal. In that case, the dust bandits would be left unchecked. Their victims still won't be able to sleep at night. We saw the dust bandits before, and I saw the people who were saved as a result, so I feel a sense of responsibility. A responsibility to get rid of them, and to save the people terrorized by them.
If I don't...
I mean, Julius is kind of right, though. I feel like Melty's kind of hiding
Are
some
you okay,
shit.
Subaru?
Wait, Melty was in the caravan and she didn't say anything?
Oh, sorry. My bad. Did I have a scary look on my face?
How could he talk about Melty and Melty's be like, no, I'm not saying anything?
No, not at all.
I thought she was in the
You're
other
not scary,
caravan.
not one bit. No.
It's not very convincing.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. More importantly, how are you holding up, Melty? Suddenly joining us like this.
I appreciate your concern, but I decided to do this myself.
You're pretty brave, Melty, but you're a nun. Escorting a traitor isn't part of your duties.
That's not actually the case. I visit other churches all over the place, so I travel quite a lot.
Ah, no wonder. You seem pretty used to all this wandering around.
Huh? Really? What makes you think that?
Well, you don't have a lot of luggage. My first impression was that you'd be dragging around a bunch of unnecessary crap.
You had the wrong idea.
Sorry. So, you're used to traveling, huh? Have you ever been outside Lagunica?
Yes, I have. My hometown isn't actually part of the Kingdom of Lagunica.
Wait, you're not from around here?
That's right. Huh? I wasn't supposed to say that.
Why?
Really? Well, I guess being a foreigner does hurt your chances as a royal candidate.
Anastasia isn't from Lagunica either, but she's a grand merchant in Kararagi, which is enough prestige to overcome that issue.
Subaru? About what I just said.
Now, what to do with this info?
Subaru!
I'm joking. Don't worry, it'll be our little secret.
Yes, thank you very much. Phew, what a relief.
But can I ask you something? Where exactly are you
Japan!
from, Melty?
Nihon!
From Faradar.
Faradar?
It's very far south from here. That's where I lived with my family.
Melty gazes out the window of the dragon carriage as she speaks. Faradar? Never heard of Faradar. The dragon carriage moves fast enough to overtake the wind. The scenery is probably much different from her homeland. Still, the emotion in her eyes as she fondly remembers the past stirs my heart. A home so far out of reach. In that sense, Melty and I have something in common. We spend a little while together in silence until... Traitors! Dust bandits!
So soft. Score!
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Hey, Subaru! Get away from Mel! Also,
We've stopped all of a sudden. There's no mistake something's happened.
Could it be bandits? In that case...
Wait, no, we're all in the same band! Wait, what? I don't get it. How are they talking to each other if it's all like just one, two... Okay. ReZero, you need to clear up something for me about the caravans.
Yes, I know. I shall take a look, so stay quiet for now. Also, die, Barasu.
No, wait! I'm sorry!
I managed to stand and help Melty up, who had squished me. While I look over, I see Ram with her eyes closed. She's using her clairvoyance, a special ability that allows her to synchronize her sight with others. Jesus Christ, oh my god. Finally, after several moments, Ram speaks.
The caravan ahead of our dragon carriage is being attacked. Is that...
the Dusk Bandits!
You should have been more careful than to camp around here.
Oh my gosh. Can we get a mission started?
Go! Steal! It's been too long. This ain't nearly enough to satisfy us! Stop, please!
Yes, scream!
How
Run
many people are
away!
with
I'll
us?
Wait!
What?
Please wait. I'll give you whatever you want without resistance.
Why did his audio sound so
So
muffled?
please, don't kill anyone. We won't resist in any way.
Quit your whining!
Wait, why? I don't understand. Why are all... Okay. Regardless of people getting attacked, why
Leader!
why aren't like all the people in the caravan, like all of our like protection, spread out? Why are they just all in one caravan? This doesn't make any sense strategic-wise.
You can't do anything. You're not in charge here anymore. Your lives, business, belongings, everything.
I mean, okay, ReZero,
We'll
I guess I'll just accept
damn
that.
well pleased with it. That's what it means to have power.
Please don't.
Pathetic. You really are.
Honestly,
weak.
they should have had like
I
2
can't
people
watch this
in like
anymore.
per caravan thing.
Guys,
Honestly.
put him out of his misery.
It's nothing personal. Open your eyes, you coward! Take the... Huh?
That scream.
What? What was that?
What the hell? He went flying.
Is that Julius?
Who did that? If you think I'm gonna let you off easy for
Then what?
Of course we wouldn't ignore such blatant acts of barbarism.
It's tough to rile me up, but this is really making my blood boil.
What? Who are you?
No need to worry. We have no names to offer you.
We're following your footsteps here. You did say something similar, if I recall.
Those with power get to do as they please. It's an easy concept to understand. Those who talk like that never expect to wind up on the losing side. Now,
Go!
Who said you could give the order?
Why would I not? I will focus on giving out orders from the back. Do not be idle, Barusu. Dance for me.
Dancing won't help anyone. I'm gonna do what needs to be done.
Bring the injured over here. I'll help them with my healing magic. Subaru, you help too.
Good
Got it.
point.
Hey, leader, can you stand?
Yes, I think so. But who are you?
Excuse me, did not everyone know that we got hired?
Can you really take on the Dust Bandits with only 3 people?
Duh,
Don't
come
worry
on.
about them. They'll be fine. You.
Okay. I lend a shoulder to the unconvinced leader, looking at Rem and the others, and they start fighting the Dust Bandits. Bandits specialize in tormenting the weak, but what can they do if we face with overwhelming power?
Best plan of action now is to run for their lives.
Through the skies over the plains, the screams of the bandits could be heard along with the sounds of destruction that were almost pleasant to hear. Oh, no mission?
You really came through for us back there. How could we ever repay you?
The leader who invited us to his tent bows deeply. The Dust Bandits were soundly annihilated by Rem, Julius, and Tiga. The caravan had been successfully defended. Oh, not Ram. Greatly relieved, it's natural for the merchants and their leader to be overjoyed.
Oh, please. We're just glad everyone's safe. It's mostly thanks to the incredible foresight of the merchant who brought us.
No, not at all. It's all because you and everyone else helped us, Mr. Natsuki.
You should take credit where it's due, you know?
Think nothing of it. If anything, it was good of Mr. Otto for
Yes,
having
yes,
recommended
we all
you to me.
thank each other.
I don't think he deserves that much credit. All right then, we happily accept your words of gratitude.
While Otto's contribution was big, it'd be annoying if he took all the credit.
Anyway, Rem and Melty are caring for the injured. What about the rest of the caravan?
Yes, about that. While we have people capable of using healing magic, they were the ones targeted first.
Yeah, that would
So
be a
they
good
started
move.
attacking the defensive line. Their strategy seems well thought out.
That's
That must be why they're so
if anyone's played
notorious.
any game, that's what you do. You
But
take
that
out the
ends
healing
today.
magic first.
to think we'd actually put them in their place. Subaru certainly has great intuition. It's as if you knew beforehand that they would appear.
Oh, stop. If I knew that, I would have had more people help us out.
It would be good if the Dust Bandits are taken care of, but that won't bring back the people they've killed. I had avoided confrontation with them earlier to save Amelia, the manor, and the villagers from the witch cult. I don't intend to forget that. In a way, I chose who would end up hurt here.
Subaru?
It's nothing. That'd be something if I really could predict the future.
I don't understand why you would be so distressed about this. However, it was the right call to bring Tiga, Miss Rem, and I along.
Does that mean we're on the canon loop?
If you hadn't, the Dusk Bandits surely would have escaped after thoroughly terrorizing this caravan. Many innocent citizens would have lost more than a place to shop. On behalf of the kingdom, I thank you. I also thank you as a Knight of the Royal Guard. You did indeed show the correct judgment in this situation.
Julius, you really are obnoxious.
I was merely complimenting you. Goodness, you certainly don't make it easy.
Julius laughs smugly, and I scratch my head while cursing him. I feel a little bit better, though it bugs me that he's the cause of
It
it.
seems you have wonderful companions.
He's
Oh,
not my companion. He's not even my friend. He's... Wait, what is he to me? We're something like a dog and a cat.
I don't understand your comparison. Would I be the dog or the cat?
Cunning like a cat or loyal like a dog?
Don't think about it so seriously. Anyway, if you're all right, I have something I wanted to talk
Lottery,
to you about.
lottery, lottery. Let's
Please
go.
ask her
Lottery,
what
lottery.
I am forever in your debt after all. So long as it is not a loan, I am willing to listen to your request.
His audio sounds so muffled.
You wouldn't
I
give
can't
the
tell.
person who saved your life any monetary reward?
Human relations are easily warped when money is involved.
I see, so even other worlds share this view. Feeling impressed, I lick my lips and get to the matter at hand. Exterminating the dust bandits is a nice bonus, but our true goal...
Tell the truth. The chairwoman of the Hoshin Company, Anastasia Hoshin, would like to form a partnership of sorts with you.
Yes, just skip it, and then yes! As the leader of merchants look on with interest, I explain the idea of lottery and the Hoshin Company's cooperation. The caravan had influence in the kingdom and other countries, and with their network, the feasibility of the lottery would increase. It could become a huge business.
That's what we're proposing.
How can a
So
lottery
how
become
about
a
it?
huge business?
Something
It's
you
just
would
like
consider?
a gimmick!
It is an interesting proposal.
Like, I don't...
But
I
this
really don't
Anastasia
get it.
Hoshin.
Oh? Does something bother you about her?
No, nothing in particular. Actually, there is something, but it's nothing bad per se.
Go on.
The city-state of Kararagi. It is rife with famous merchants, but the name of the businesswoman who has displayed such acumen despite her young age is well known among us all. After all, the Hoshin Company is a leading figure in Kararagi, having been born from nothing yet gaining so much. It was no wonder she was called a modern-day Hoshin of the Wastes. As a fellow merchant, I respect her position. In that regard, the opportunity to work with her would certainly be more than enough reason to consider it.
So then...
Mr. Natsuki, you make a wonderful proposal.
Man, everyone
However,
just
there
going
is
through
one thing
Subaru's
I'd like to
hand!
confirm. Did this proposal truly come from Anastasia Hoshin?
You can rest assured on that end. After all,
I give my word as witness. My master, Miss Anastasia Hoshin, would never rescind on her contracts.
Your master?
Yes. I stake my honor and name as a knight of the Royal Guard. Julius Eucleus.
Julius Eucleus, I don't know.
Julius, could you be the finest of knights himself?
whoa, you've got some major brand recognition.
You may not be the Sword Saint, but the name of the finest is renowned throughout the
But
kingdom.
Sword Saint sounds so
Any
much
merchant
cooler
with
than
a sharp ear
finest.
for information would know that title.
He's more popular than I thought.
Why do you act like that only toward Julius?
If Sir Julius, the finest, calls Miss Anastasia his master, does that mean...
I shall avoid any comments on the matter. Nothing has been made public after all.
I see.
The hidden meaning behind the conversation between Julius and the leaders referring to the unannounced matter regards the royal selection. In fact, neither the candidates nor the event had been announced, so the exchange has been extremely cautious. With that in mind, promoting Amelia to the traders in the first loop was pretty logical.
I really regret that now.
I understand. I agree with this arrangement.
Whoa, wait! That was a quick decision! Now that's decisiveness!
It is much appreciated. I assure you that you have nothing to lose in all this.
Oh no. Every man must take some risks in their lives. If it so happens to be a major business deal with a young prodigy, then who am I to turn my back on such an
Okay,
undertaking?
cool.
He's the real deal. Well, I can kind of see where he's coming from. I mean, he's clearly hoping for a big payout.
Oh? You want to run a successful business too?
I wonder about that. Do give it more thought, bestie.
Tiga smiles as he calls me bestie. I can't tell if we're going. I can tell if we're going closer.
Subaru, what does he mean by bestie?
Don't worry about it. I'll never let the likes of you get the chance to say it.
Why?
Oh, Julius. With that, our discussion with the caravan ends safely and we depart back to the royal capital.
So the negotiations went well? I'm glad to hear it.
Inside the dragon carriage on the way back, Melty expresses relief at the results of our discussion.
Yeah, we managed, somehow. It's partly thanks to you too, Melty. Thanks. I really mean it.
No, I didn't really do anything. Please do not be so humble. Without Miss Melty, we would not have been able to save so many injured people.
No matter how cute and capable Rem is, healing that many would have been too much to handle. The fact that no one died in this chaos is something we would have been unable to accomplish without you. I think you should be proud.
Rem,
Why are you acting so high and mighty? Only Rem and Melty can use healing magic.
Now. Rom seemed to also be giving treatment effectively. It wasn't just healing magic that helped these people, right, Rom?
That is Miss Rom to you.
So says Miss Rom.
You're so tough.
The truth is that without the contributions made by Miss Melty and the others, we may not have been able to settle upon our agreement.
I mean, I suppose.
If there had been casualties rather than just the injured, their leader wouldn't have taken too kindly to our proposal. You have my deepest thanks.
At least we know everyone was being used here.
Mel, that's a really bad habit of yours.
Pooka?
Everyone is showing you their genuine gratitude. You should just go ahead and accept it. Or what? Do you think those injured people were just pretending to be grateful?
Pooka, you meanie.
Melty says as she pouts her lips, but it looks like the opposite is true to me. Tiga's tone and gaze are always gentle enough to make my chest hurt. I'm sure he adores her from the bottom of his heart. I can see that with my own eyes.
I'm the same way about Mealy. Seems like we both got our fair share of trouble, bestie.
I said it back once and you latched onto it.
What did you expect? Ever since we met, I thought we'd get along really well. Just like after the first time I met Julius, I knew we would never click.
Agreed.
I think you two get along in your own special way.
Miss Melty, is something the matter? Oh, no, I just don't know if I should really be happy or not.
That is quite a strange thing to worry about. There should not be anything to deliberate when someone praises you. Miss Melty, you should puff out your small chest with pride.
You didn't have to call it small. But besides, yours is the same size as mine.
I am proud to call myself a most perfect being.
Yes, sister is perfect in every way. Just standing near
Honestly,
her always
if I'm
takes
looking at
one's
chest
breath
sizes,
away.
I'm pretty sure Melty's is slightly bigger
Your
than
charm
Rom's.
leaves me breathless as well. We are a perfect match.
Indeed, we are. You two get along really well.
Yes, we are sisters after all.
Yes, sisters. I'm jealous. You get to be with your family.
Ooh, her family! The dragon carriage returns us safely to the royal capital. After a successful negotiation and the defeat of the Dust Bandits, I'm filled with satisfaction. Maybe that's why I've completely forgotten something so important. Amelia and Roswell, how did they do?
Are you the ones who defeated the Dusk Bandits?
You guys are awesome! You have avenged my husband.
The woman avenged
I
my
don't know
husband.
how to.
Ah, crap.
The moment we returned to the royal capital, we're met with cheers from huge crowds of citizens, and I cursed my lack of thought. By eliminating the Dust Bandits and sending the captured men to the royal capital, of course word of our achievement would spread. This welcome is exactly like when we defeated them on the road from the state to the royal capital.
This is bad. If they find out that our camp did this, they'll know about Amelia.
Is there some issue with that? This would be rather favorable for Miss Amelia's campaign.
I know that, but that's not all there is to it.
Rem's thinking is the same as mine. If it's not wrong if you're only considering the royal selection, this would be great for her image, but we should make it as public as possible in that sense, but...
We haven't fully prepared ourselves yet.
Barusu, I know what you are implying.
Rom?
It would be rather inconvenient for Miss Amelia's name to spread to the public. Is that what you are referring to?
I gulp at Rom's question. It's somewhat off from what common sense you could say. It's a strangely unnatural question. After all, to make the conclusion, she would need to know the inconveniences that lie ahead.
What do you mean, Rom?
Lord Roswell said as much. He mentioned that if anything unexpected arose, we should listen to Barusu's advice.
Roswell said that? About me?
I resent doing so, but Lord Roswell's orders are absolute. So I shall listen to whatever suggestions you may have, Barusu.
Rom's honesty gives me nothing but more questions. However, all I can do is accept it. I feel grateful for Roswell's willingness to accept anything, even if it's out there.
Alright, Rom. If I tell you to spin around 3 times and bark like a dog...
Then I would run around your corpse and bark.
How did I end up a corpse? Anyway, thanks. I really do want to avoid spreading Amelia's name around here. That's why...
I understand. We can have Miss Melty and that knight from Miss Anastasia's camp take the credit. It is regrettable doing so, but if we must... Are you okay with that as well, Rem?
Yes, I understand. While I do not fully comprehend why, whatever Subaru decides must have a profound reason behind it.
You're going way too far!
What have you been going on about? Can't you hear their voices of gratitude? It is our duty to respond to them.
Right, but...
Do you have a problem with doing so?
To be completely honest, it'd be a bit of a hassle if we stood out any more than we already do right now. So...
What? You too, then.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Regarding Miss Melty and Tiga, They also said they wish for their involvement in subjugating the Dusk
that's a
Bandits to not be
development.
mentioned.
Say what? Why would they want to do that?
I could ask you the same.
We've got our own circumstances. Where is Melty anyway?
Miss Melty and Tiga already snuck away from the back of the dragon carriage.
What are you doing? Hurry up and go.
Ram?
Even if Barasu remains here, he will not be useful in mitigating the public's perception.
You wish to speak to Miss Melty, no? We will take care of this issue with Sir Julius.
I see. No, this is a big help. Is it really okay of me to ask you to do that?
Huh. Do not make me say it twice.
Yes. Please leave it to us.
Got it. I'm counting on you. While I hate to give you all the credit, Julius.
While your circumstances are rather unclear, boosting Miss Anastasia's renown is favorable for us. However,
What now?
if an opportunity should ever present itself, I would like to reveal the truth of the matter regarding today's events. This was all a result of you seeking our help to combine forces. I cannot be so selfish as to monopolize all
Julius.
this
Everyone's so
praise.
nice.
I know. Just appreciate the spotlight for the time being. Anyway, I'll leave the rest to you.
Ooh, go find Melty and Tiga. I want to know why they wouldn't want it, because it makes me think the witch call is after
wait
them
up!
too.
Subaru?
What is it?
Don't give me that. That's my line. You surprised me with your disappearing act back there.
Sorry about that. I guess I just felt a bit uncomfortable.
What? You mean with all the cheering? But don't you think you should be praised for the good deeds you did?
Then, did you come get us to bring us back there, Subaru?
No, I ran out of there too.
Then you're the same as us!
Were you getting jittery too, Subaru?
I guess we're all just a bunch of jitterbugs. I have my own reasons, so I don't want to be in the limelight right now. It'd just get in the way of my job as a hero.
Hero?
No, don't think about it, Mel. There's no point questioning him further on that.
You sound like you know me so well.
We were besties before I knew it, after all.
Oh.
Anyway, that's why I slipped away. I also wanted to thank you two properly. Thanks for working with us. Especially you, Melty. Fighting bandits could have been dangerous for you.
No, it's fine. I'm the one who made you take me with you.
That really scared me personally. When we saw the Dusk Bandits, I thought we were in real trouble having brought Mel along.
Are you treating me like a child again?
Now, that's not what I mean. I just didn't want you to see my scary fighting face.
You mean your face is scary? It's too late for that. I've already seen your face.
Your faith in me might plummet if you saw a side of me you aren't used to seeing.
It's also possible her heart might skip a beat or two seeing your wild side come out.
Subaru.
I didn't think about that. Is it true, Mel? Did your heart flutter?
Not really. You're always so cool, Tiga.
You're being nice to me? Are you an imposter?
Just take the compliment!
Jeez. There you go teasing me again, Tiga.
Maybe she doesn't trust you because you say stuff like this all the time.
If I could stop being like this, we wouldn't be where we've been for so long.
Tiga's remark is piteous, and I can't tell whether he's given up or not.
It must be rough having this guy as your childhood friend, Melty.
Yes, but that's not all there is to him. Tiga is always helping me. He even came with me when I joined the church, even though he probably has other things he wants to do. Tiga always makes me his #1 priority.
I wonder why.
That's why I'm always
Always what?
being helped. By Tiga and many others.
Mel.
I don't think you need to let it weigh on your mind so much. People do what they want to do.
That's not good enough. I can't be content with that. That's why, even today,
Her heavy muttering sounds full of remorse and self-admonishment. What could be bothering her so much? I want to ask her, but...
Enough.
What?
The sudden exclamation stops me in surprise. When I see where it's coming from, I'm surprised even more. Standing there is a wolf?
Solemn?
Solemn?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Oh.
Is this a coincidence? Or maybe not. Meeting you like this in the royal capital must mean...
Solemn, wait.
Huh? What's going on?
The truth!
I didn't hear anything about this. Why are you here?
Solemn wolf.
Typical. At least explain yourself in your own words every once in a while.
Wait, they're childhood friends too, right? Tiga shouts with unconcealed anger as he faces the quiet Solemn. His unexpected forcefulness immediately silences me. Tiga and Solemn are from the same village, and yet they're arguing, and I'm more than likely involved in their discussion. But I don't know what's really happening. I'm left out.
Stop fighting! Why are you two even arguing? Melty, say something. Melty?
I asked Melty for support since I don't think I can handle it myself, but looking at her leaves me breathless once more. Oh god, is it the truth? Ah! Okay, Melty's face has gone pale, and she stares at Solemn in a daze. She shakes her head in refusal, breathing out hoarsely.
No. Why?
Mel, calm down. I'll settle this. So,
Calm down. Don't joke like that. You're the one who needs to calm down, Tiga. You're blind to this whole situation. You have your own job to do. Remember that.
Why are they just
Pooka,
saying that?
you...
Solemn remains silent. Tiga's expression changes. Melty cowers in fear of Pooka, so terribly cold, speaks. What exactly is this? What's going on? What are they trying to do? The only thing I know for sure is...
Don't ignore me! I can tell I'm involved in this somehow. What are you all talking about?
Subaru.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Subaru Natsuki. Don't think you can just ignore a loudmouth like me and continue your conversation in peace. I can blab on and on forever. So if you don't want to experience that, you better fix your attitude.
The moment I say this...
Sorry, but we won't be chatting for very long.
What?
Oh, I knew it! Is it? Suddenly flames sprout out and shroud my sight, but I quickly dodge out of the way. Not a moment later, the flames scorched the road black where I was standing.
If I hadn't dodged that just now. Hey, Pooka! What are you?
Before I can finish, a faintly sweet aroma— It's them! They're the wolf! Ah! It's mixed with a burnt stench of the road, yet I can recall this hot, sweet stench.
Don't tell me this is...
Last time I smelled this was an intense battle from the field's lost paws, when I faced that dangerous person.
Whoa, you've gotta be kidding me.
Solemn! Pooka, stop!
Not a chance. Stand down, Tiga, and take Melty away.
But...
Those are the instructions given to us. Or do you have it in you to disobey for once?
Damn it! Come on, Mel!
No! Tiga! We can't! At this rate, Subaru will...
Melty clings to Tiga with a screaming plea. However, Tiga pulls her by the arm and tries to flee with her. She shouts desperately as she grabs his own arm.
Tiga, please! Listen to me!
I'm sorry, Mel. I can't give in to your pleas. I can't do as you tell me.
An expression of despair spreads across Melty's face. Her large eyes fill with tears as she looks at me. Tears stream down her white cheeks.
Subaru!
I don't know what's going on here, but...
Who should I glare at? Solemn, Pooka, or Tiga? The details are too vague, and my field of vision turns bright red. The only thing I can say with certainty is...
How can you all gang up on a girl and make her cry like this?
Oh, good grief. What an agonizing thing to hear.
Agreed.
Tiga's expression turns bitter, and Pooka smiles dryly. Then, after a short mutter, Solemn slowly takes out a certain mask I recognize in his pocket. That means...
Wolf! The malevolent masked magician!
In silence, he puts on the mask. After covering his body with the black robe, his attitude totally changes. Okay, so it's not Melty.
You've gotta be kidding me!
So they're together. I had a certain expectation, but the moment I recognized that flame with a sweet aroma, but this change wasn't it. After changing his appearance to wolf, Solemn laughs like a different person, then points at me with his malice on full display. Yet there's no traces of the unsophisticated young man, awkward yet kind, who brings lost children home to their parents.
Was it all an act? Hey! Answer me, Solemn!
Come on, we saved a little girl from her parent, from being lost, Solemn!
Sorry to interrupt your shouting, but he can't hear you now. You see, he's deeply sound.
Okay, so he's here to help Melty. That makes sense.
That weakling's time is over. Now I get to do as I please.
Is Pooka contracted to both of them, maybe?
I'll get the job done.
I certainly don't doubt you. That's why I'm lending you my power.
Good. I'm getting excited. Our opponent's super weak, but bullying the weak is my true calling.
Ooh, snap.
Should you really be causing such a ruckus? We're on the main road in the royal capital. Someone could interfere like last time.
I appreciate the concern, but I won't screw up again. Take a good look.
As Wolf prompting, I slowly look around and realize what he means. This is a road in the royal capital in the shopping district, yet there are no people here. What's going on here?
This place is normally so crowded. What did you do?
Did you kill them?
Seems you finally noticed. It's just a little old trick of mine.
A trick?
This.
Saying that, Wolf thrusts his hand towards me. I scowl at the gesture, but I immediately realize what he wants to show me. When I see them, I can't hide my shock on his palms.
Are those eyes on your hands?
Don't see it,
Sorry
man.
if it looks a little creepy. Call it a family trait. Think of it like someone's natural hair color or the number of fingers you're supposed to have. This is the backbone of my special skill. Approaching this place makes you feel more exhausted. Wouldn't that make you want to leave?
Oh wow, how considerate of other people though. Despite Wolf's teasing manner of speech, I get the gist of what he's done. The strange eyes of his palms gives him the power to suck mana from others, and he uses that to keep everyone away. Merely approaching this area makes your body feel a little bit more tired. He's made good use of that subtle discomfort.
Yes, that's a good reaction. It was well worth explaining my trick. You're a good audience member, which is why this is most regrettable. Once that sick woman put her eyes on you, it was all over. So tragic.
Do you ever shut up?
Oh? Not gonna beg for your life.
You're gonna kill me anyway. But you'll leave the other two alone, won't you?
Facing Wolf, I asked about Melty and Tiga, who are standing behind me.
Subaru.
I can tell you two are somehow related to all this. But that's another story altogether.
Yeah, because he said they're childhood friends.
I won't touch a single hair on their heads.
Well, that's a relief. And all that's left for me is to resist you with everything I've got.
Resist us, huh? You don't even have that demon girl with you. Your little ace in the hole. What makes you think you can beat me?
I don't. But even if I know I won't, this is just one of those times where I've gotta put up a fight anyway.
No, God, please don't turn us into another loop! My legs shake, my voice trembles. My show of courage is an obvious bluff. How much can I resist? Am I gonna die here?
How sad. Being so powerless. If only your heart was just as weak, you could have given up and made it easier for yourself.
Give up? Sorry, but I've never even heard of such a phrase.
I have to resist with everything I've got. Filled with determination, I smile then.
Little brat.
Wolf spits out those words and then charges at me. He's too fast and I can't react at all. At the precise moment his attack's about to reach me. Sword say, right? No?
Please, stop! Big brother!
Oh, Nichan! Melty shouts echoes into the glowing evening sky. Oh, the Subaru didn't die, did he? I'm in a dark place, time stretching on and on. No! He died! No! Oh, I'm on a cold floor, feeling like my body's been strewn out of it. My lungs hurt with every horse breath and my throat's completely parched. What exactly happened? Why am I in a place like this, in this empty darkness?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Sounds like Sakura. In the dark place there's some voice. I don't know. No, I don't know. I know it, but I can't recall who is it right away. I'm used to hearing it, but it's not my first time hearing it. A voice that's definitely in my memories. The voice owner is...
It's about time you got up now. If you sleep for too long, you'll be in big trouble, right, Subaru?
Suddenly, something stuck to my face is taken off, and my pitch-black vision turns white. My eyes closed for so long, and overwhelmed by even the smallest invasion of light. But the painful shock slowly fades, and my vision gradually clears then. When my eyes fully open, I find myself in hell.
Ah, you're up. Good morning, Subaru. Or should I say, afternoon.
No, Sakura, do you have us in a torture device? A smiling woman stands before me. I know this woman, someone who always smiles like that. But her smile not only serves to remind me how terribly abnormal she is. Yeah! My body's tied up, I can't move. I'm lying down on the bare ground. I can only move my eyes, so I use them to gauge my surroundings. I look around the side of the room then.
Oh dear, what a terrible scream. Your disgust for them might hurt their feelings, you know.
The woman puffs her cheeks. Everything around her is completely packed with creeping figures. At her feet on the walls, on the ceiling. They're all oh, ew, no, Sakura, don't do this to Subaru! They're all insects with bizarre repulsive appearances that make my skin crawl at the sight of them. Bugs, countless numbers of them crawl throughout the room. A church should be beautiful, solemn, and wondrous, but the sight of these disgusting things crawling around it might be truly blasphemous.
What is this? What the hell is going on here?
Why would you torture Subaru like this?
Oh,
come on.
Come now. Do calm down. If you make such a fuss, you'll startle the mono-wasps, you know?
Mono-wasps? They don't disgust you?
I think they're quite cute, actually.
I can barely contain my disgust, yet this woman, Sakura, only smiles sweetly. Seeing that, I finally realized there's a sharp contrast from her face smiles before. This one looks strange and foreign on her face.
Sakura, this church belongs to you?
Obviously she's the mastermind, like, come on!
Yes, very good. I've been doing my due diligence behind the scenes and out in the open this whole time, you know. Yet you surprise me with your inexplicable competence.
I was quite flustered trying to keep up.
What did I do?
If I got to use that silver-haired half-devil even a little, most of my goal would have been accomplished. Yet it's thanks to you, Subaru, that it was all for naught.
No, don't use Amelia. As I listen dumbfounded, Sakura counts with her fingers and continues on discontent.
That band of thugs I hired. The assassin I prepared to add a little tension to things. The imposter story I planted to have everyone jump at shadows. You squashed them all before I even got to fully utilize them. Trying to garner allies for a half-devil of all things. Oh, Subaru, you're so kind.
I'm at a loss for words as Sakura goes on and on about her crafty operations she conducted from behind the scenes. Every tormenting obstacle up till now was arranged by Sakura. She was irritated by her succession of failures.
You would go that far?
What was that?
You would go that far to harm Amelia? You and that bastard.
The one I think in this moment is my worst enemy, the one who caused the tragedy in the world capital, Pettigios Romani Conti. Sakura calls Amelia a half-devil, and considering her schemes, I doubt she's unrelated to the witch cult. Filled with those thoughts, I turned my eyes, now filled with hatred towards Sakura, but—
Did you say bastard? What an odd way to refer to her. Don't get me wrong. I detest her too, you know. But Mother being a bastard just sounds so strange.
Mother?
Wait. Mother?
My eyes widened at Sakura's unexpected words.
Do you not know of her? Did I just say something unnecessary?
What are you talking about?
What a careless blunder. You really are a strange boy, Subaru. You just make me want to blurt things out. I may just be punished for this like Melty and her friends.
What'd you just say?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, what did you do?
What did you do?
What a desperate face you're wearing! No, please stop. Are you trying to kill me with laughter?
Oh no.
Your desperation is so adorable.
You! What did you do to Melty? Where is everyone else?
How strange of you to act like this. You should already be well aware by now that they are your enemies.
You?
Not to worry. Go on.
No,
Turn
did you kill them,
around and
Sakura?
see for yourself. You should see some glimmer of hope in the darkness there.
Sakura's two sweet words slide into my ears and rattle my brain. With a strange look, uncomfortable feeling, I twist my body and turn my neck to look behind me. No! At first, I have no idea what it is. It looks like just a gathering of bugs in the corner of the room. Disgusting bugs gather at a spectacle of the room. It's a horrifying, repulsive spectacle, but the true horror comes a moment later. My senses beg me not to understand. My instincts shout that it shouldn't be understood, but my eyes and brain grasp what it is. But it crossed my mind, forcing me to realize what's happening. There in the corner of the room, surrounded by countless bugs, is a silent and immobile Melty being tormented. No! Why?
How does it look?
Why would you
For
do that,
those
Sakura?
with distinguished tastes, this is quite the mouth-watering sight. A nun covered in an infinite number of insects.
What about Tiga?
Her cute face
no.
covered in tears and
I mean,
filth.
I kind of want a picture, but it's okay if you don't want to show me a picture.
Isn't
but
it breathtaking?
Get them off! Get them off! Get them off! Get them off! Get them off!
Yes, yes. No need to fuss. Melty is just fine, you see. She's used to this.
What?
Maybe you should be more worried about her friend.
Sakura puts her hands together in front of her chest and I shiver at her words. I try not to think, not to look, but I'm afraid I have no choice. There covered in bugs next to Melty is another mound of them. Unlike Melty, who has left out a whimper, this mound doesn't budge at all.
Tiga has long stopped moving.
Why would you do that, Sakura? Sakura confirms my premonition, almost as if she's enjoying tearing off my fingernails. That moving mound covered in bug is Tiga, or it was Tiga.
Tiga!
It's all his fault. He forgot his place and went off on me. So I got a little riled up in punishing him.
Sakura, why?
That doesn't matter anymore. Melty is far more important. Knights are easily replaceable.
Everything Sakura is saying simply passes through me. Tossed against a wall and covered in bugs, Tiga doesn't move. He's completely, utterly dead. Melty Moy next to him is in close to the same state. And I'm about to endure the same fate. No,
So,
Subaru! Oh.
Who clued you in to disrupt my plans before they even got going? Was it Margrave Mathers? A royal candidate? Don't tell me it's that half-devil. Or that maid of hers. Of course, I won't deny the possibility that you're just incredibly talented.
Don't.
Did you say something?
Hearing me mother, Sakura slowly brings her face closer. I raise my head and glare at her.
Don't think for a
Oh,
second
Subaru's
that
crying.
you've won. Don't think you've won. Don't.
What? Are you joking?
Oh no, give me like a
Don't
Yandere
think
face.
you've won? I can't think that. I can't think that I've won with my perfect victory.
What is your
You're
goal though?
hilarious, Subaru. I've never seen such a sore loser in my life.
Sakura, you little.
Yes, be quiet now.
No, Subaru!
The moment Sakura snaps her fingers, a squirming insect slides into my mouth. The repulsive, slimy feeling utterly dominates me.
Oh.
Do you want to vomit? Do you? Oh, but you can't. You're not allowed to. In fact, here are your seconds.
One after another, the insects slide into my mouth at Sakura's command. From my mouth, down my throat, and into my stomach.
Oh.
I try to resist, but bug after bug invades me.
Oh, Subaru.
Very well. Out of respect for your defiance, I will not ask you anything else. In any case, nothing is left to obstruct Mother's commands.
Who's Mother? Oh my gosh.
So I'll just deal with the rest in some way or another. Now, Subaru, your belly will soon swell. Then, pop!
Sakura's disgusting shouts fill my ears. The next moment, the bugs squirm inside my stomach. In my final moments, I hear Melty's voice call out to me from underneath the swarming bugs. Whether she's seeking help or something else entirely, I don't know. And without ever finding out,
Oh, God.
I burst.
God, I hope the loop doesn't start over. Oh no. Oh, Subaru.